A trailer for Captain America Brave New World has finally dropped, and I have to talk about it. Welcome to Sandwich Reviews. I'm the Talking Sentient Sandwich, and like most sandwiches, I'm a pretty big Captain America fan. Well, so long as he's written well enough. This being Sam Wilson's first big screen outing with the Shield, I'd say it's long overdue to see him again. And for that reason alone, I am beyond hyped to see this movie. Not that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show was bad by any means, I just immediately expect more from a cinematic release. But with that said, let's break down this trailer scene by scene, and sometimes even frame by frame, because there's a lot to dissect in the couple minutes shown. Starting with, we get a good look at Sam's new suit, which was already released in stills online, but I still always wait to see it in motion to fully judge it, and I like this new costume. There's a lot more dark blue and an overall darker design than before, yet the sleeker look is something I think works a lot better, despite the character's need for a lot of protection. And I did like the white on his old costume and everything it symbolized within the context of his Disney Plus show. It was just the extra padding and square shoulders that I'm happy to see gone. Though I can't help but wish the new costume was more white, or at least brighter. Nevertheless, Sam's Falcon and the Winter Soldier costume can be seen later in the trailer, so it looks like he'll start the movie with that and get the new costume somewhere along the way. Plus, he's seen doing his cool spin kick, and I'm always down to see that. I mean, the whole movie could be 2 hours of him spin kicking hundreds of people, and I'd probably walk away happy. But moving on to Thaddius Ross, he's been recast and they have a fun joke about it, similar to Rhodes in Iron Man 2, though it is still hard to see Harrison Ford in the role. I guarantee you he'll do a good job, however, part of me wishes Marvel had cast someone a little younger. But aside from his casting, it looks like Ross wants Captain America to be a military operative, and we only have to look to the Winter Soldier movie to see that idea fleshed out and expanded upon, though I'm not discounting this movie already. There is still plenty more to be discussed with a heavy theme like that, and with a hero like Captain America, what even else is there to bring up? And later on in the trailer, for some unknown reason, Isaiah Bradley attacks Ross and flees. Based on how many narratives and people that are rumored to be in this movie, Isaiah could be doing this from the result of any number of events. But to me, it just looked like Ross put out the idea for something and Isaiah got pissed about it. What could that idea be? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. We also see Shira Hass's character Ruth, or Sabra, who is the one causing a lot of the controversy involved with this production, and maybe she'll get a costume over the course of this movie that's garish, but more likely than not, she's just going to be a random badass character, and the writers just wanted a named person from the comics to fill that role. In addition to that, I've heard rumors that her character was a former Black Widow, which would give a lot of context to her. But after seeing her, Tim Blake Nelson's Samuel Stearns can be heard calling Sam a pawn, and I don't know if he will be for sure, but I really hope the leader is the ultimate antagonist in this movie. I could see him attempting to collect different superpowered beings, which could explain why there are so many characters in this movie, but overall, I'm just ready to see the leader. But let me tell you, if he doesn't have a 3-foot-long forehead, I will riot. However, if you put aside his look and the other antagonists that'll be brought up later, I really hope the leader is just able to be devastating. In my opinion, all the best superhero movies, or just movies in general, allow the antagonist to brutally tear down the hero and win for at least a few minutes. The leader may not be a physical threat to Captain America, but that's why we also get Gus Fring in this movie, whoever he's playing. Rumors are abound, from him playing S.H.I.E.L.D. agent G.W. Bridge to Moon Knight villain Bushman, but either way, I'm hesitantly excited to see him in this action-oriented role. He always plays a great bad guy, I just doubt he'll be able to be spry. And while I still haven't gotten to the biggest thing about this trailer yet, I think the second most interesting aspect was a short look at what can be none other than the celestial hand of Tiamat. Of course, there is a big rumor that the Thunderbolts plot will revolve around finding vibranium or maybe even adamantium inside the remains of Tiamat, but despite how long it's been since it was last seen, it's really cool to see. And speaking of rumors, there's a whole lot of new characters being brought in for this movie, as well as the people returning from previously forgotten Marvel ventures. We see the new Falcon and Sabra in the trailer, but aside from them, we know that Betsy Ross, Samuel Stearns, and newly introduced villain Diamondback will appear. But honestly, I want to see everyone in this. I want this movie to be as much an Avengers movie as Captain America Civil War was. It could make the narrative crowded, but why not bring in all of these street-level heroes already existing in the universe? Leave them all for a Portals-like scene in the third act, but put them in it at least. But that's all my hopes for the movie, which down the line will be made into its own video. But let's get to the real reason why you clicked on this video, Red Hulk. Now, I kinda wish they didn't show him. That could have been such a cool reveal in the movie, though it's not like everyone didn't already know he would be in it. Also, I should probably warn you that everything I've talked about so far has been rumors or what's already been seen in the trailer, but I'm about to get into comic and most definitely movie spoilers. So if you're not familiar with the Red Hulk, maybe duck out before I ruin the story for you. You guys gone? Alright, my one question is, how much is Red Hulk going to look like Harrison Ford, and how ridiculous is that going to be? Needless to say, the question has to be asked if a Red Hulk storyline can work on screen. It hasn't been teased at all in any other movie. However, the character of Ross has been enough of a presence before now that despite the recast, I think it still kind of works to make him Red Hulk. Just not sure if Harrison Ford even knows that's what's being done with his character. I mean, surely they'll just use the same method they used for Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, but I can't imagine Harrison Ford stepping out into one of those light rigs and wearing it on set. My best bet is they have someone else mocapping, and they just slapped a ripped Harrison Ford on top. And I guess as long as the visual effects artists are given plenty of time to make it look good, I'm fine with whatever the filmmakers decided to show. That, or a much less likely option, but hey, I'm just spitballing. Maybe Ross is just a red herring. Maybe the writers are making something somewhat new and it'll be someone else. Obviously not, but who knows? Anything can happen. But what are your thoughts on the first Captain America Brave New World trailer? Are you just as excited to see it as I am? Do you wish they kept the original title New World Order? Let me know down in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for weekly video essays and reviews, and enjoy a delicious sandwich.